I have so many things to talk about for podcast, guys. Like, I hope you guys are not bored with this series, but I genuinely love sharing my ideas and sharing my thoughts and reading my journal out loud, and I'm literally holding my journal today. So I recently had this moment of realization that, the biggest life lessons that I learn and the biggest life changes that I make and commit to, it actually comes from when shit went wrong. It was International Women's Day not long ago, and my best friend Grace, she actually texted me a screenshot of what Elizabeth Gilbert said, and she said it reminds me of me, which I was super flattered about. Elizabeth Gilbert is an author of Eat, Pray, Love. If you don't know her, go check her out. She's amazing. She says, "The women whom I love and admire for their strengths and grace did not get that way because shit worked out. They got that way because shit went wrong, and they handled it. They handled in 1,000 different ways, but they handled it. Those women are my superheroes." And whatever she said in that paragraph really resonated with me, because I think it's so true. Like, everything happens for a reason, and you can learn anything from every single experience that you go through, even though it's a failure or mistakes that you make and you feel miserable at that time, going through a really brutal toxic relationship or depression or dealing with insecurities. Like, you become more wiser, you become more stronger, and you become more resilient. And I think life does that intentionally sometimes, it throws you into a deepest, darkest place and see if you bounce back stronger or not. But I do believe that every single people on this planet, they do have the ability to bounce back stronger, rewire themselves, and then, become a better version of themselves. I was thinking about, skincare quite recently. You guys all know I'm quite invested, and I really study and research a lot in skincare ingredients and skincare knowledge. And if I didn't have bad skin, I would have been never bothered to even look at the back label of the packaging. I would just, be happy with any kinds of skincare products that I use. But since I did have a skin issue, I was able to really look through what the problem is in this skincare industry. And, since I was diagnosed with hyperthyroidism last year, it kind of made me more conscious about the food that I consume. And I think it's a wonderful thing to learn. You've got to be conscious of the food that you put into your body, because you eventually want to nourish your body with good food, good nutrients, and really good minerals and vitamins. But if I didn't have any health problem, I would still be eating McDonald's and, Burger King every day. And now I think what a gift it was to be, a little bit overweight for a certain period of time in my life, because it actually got me into fitness, and I never really enjoyed any kinds of physical activity before I gained weight. But since I did gain weight, I dragged myself to the gym. Now I find fitness so much fun. It's like a stress releaser, and I cannot live without going to the gym. And since I did have to juggle with insecurities, I think that kind of nudged me into checking in with myself every single day and really tuning into my inner voice and really being conscious about what my inner soul was craving, I guess. And that eventually led me into loving myself more and more every single day. It's still work in progress, but if I didn't have insecurities, I don't know what would happen to me. And since we all kind of experience failed relationship, it actually makes you cherish the current relationship even more, and then give love more to the person who's right next to you right now. And I think that's such a beautiful life lesson to learn. So that's all that I wanted to say, I guess. I hope I gave you an opportunity to rethink about failure and mistakes that we all make. And having a depression is not really a bad thing after all. It has an upside, definitely. It makes you more appreciative about the present moment. I truly believe these challenging moments in life will only make you a more beautiful and more stunning person. And I believe in you guys, that you guys will pick yourself up if you're going through a shitty or a really brutally hard situation right now. I know it's going to be tough, but without any pain, there's no gains. That was really corny. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, and I'll see you guys later.